Okay. So we started off heading towards the Citadel of Thricebound Twilight, where our party was to meet Queen Titania for the first time. Along the way, the Lady Muriel filled them in with all the protocols that you will need to adhere to, so you don't accidentally offend anyone or bind yourselves to any bargain or pact. Inside the Citadel, you were taken to the Sealy Wing that was called the Gilded Bloom, that seemed to be grown rather than built. This area was home to the emissaries of the Sealy Court, those who seek diplomacy, beauty, and order. A throne of blossoms that blooms anew with every seated guest, and a hall of reflections where truth is revealed only through poetry. I wish you guys had went there. It was here that you started to see creatures of marvel and beauty that no mortal had seen in a millennia. It was also here where you met your first Redcap, who stripped you of all your weapons and mental armor, and Talos had a magical inhibitor placed on him before you were allowed to enter the throne room, which is where you met Queen Titania and her consort, Lord Oberon. We then had a lovely hour-and-a-half chat, with both parties getting caught up on all the things going on inside and outside the dome, and what both will expect to come during your first meeting with the Lunarans and the Fae. After the chat was over, you also learned of what's going on with your friend Dora when the power of Mab was placed inside of her. Technically not a friend, because you only knew her for a few days, but still, yeah. Because the proper ceremony was never completed when a queen gave up her power and was placed into a new body, there's a certain schism within the Unseelie court currently, and Queen Mab Dora are still fighting each other. Mab has almost won, but the mind of Dora was stronger than they first realized and hasn't given up. But very soon Dora will be gone, and only Mab will remain. Morgan's doing his best to keep peace within this Unseelie, but there have been a few issues. But for now, it's mostly under control. Queen Titania then informed you of who the emissaries will be for the first meeting. Her handmaiden, the Lady Tandrin, and her consort, the Lord Oberon, will be for the Sealy Court. Mab's oldest daughter, Nixalia, the Lady of Midnight Whispers, will be her emissary, and oddly, the courtless have decided to let a Fomorian witch named Nystara, the Warded Eye, be their eye and ear. She only has one. You then were questioned why she herself wasn't going to be there, to which she said since this is just the first meeting and not one in her own realm, that it's custom to send emissaries or ambassadors first, but if she is personally needed, she will come. Tooth then got out the gifts that he got from Kaga and handed them over. One was a book on the history of Lunara, and one was a box with a moonstone necklace and bracelet. The book got a very warm smile from the queen, and they could tell that she almost wanted to read it now, but the other gifts were just as pretty. Usually only one gift is given, but 3 from the same person was rare, and so Tooth got one in return, which he accepted without question. It was a golden trident that belonged to one of her sons, who never made it through the portal, and she wished him all the best at defending his friends with it. Sabryn was the only other one who agreed to come back for a tour of the Fae Refuge when she had time, but forgot to put any restrictions on it. So that tour might take the rest of her life at some point. Goodbyes were said, and Puck teleported you back outside the dome. Talos then teleported you all back home, and then teleported the home north towards your next adventure, to finally get Yarnspinner and the Fable Rise to their new home location up near Tooth's old home. We finished the session trying to scry on, once again, Dr. Fate, the last person on your list to find, but once again nothing happened, so Sabryn said, fuck that guy. Francisco then managed to get the scrying orb off Tooth in hopes of seeing Captain Carter naked in the shower, which is where we ended. So, you guys are at home, ready to head north towards, the Misty Mountains and Port Wynn along your journey. It's going to be at least 6 days to get there, 5 if you travel quickly. You need to be back in 10 days before the first meeting with the Fae. And after the initial meeting is over, you guys are going to have 3 months of downtime before the next meeting. So I'm letting you know ahead of time so you can plan what you want to do during that.
And so we said that we would get back to the meeting site early.
Yeah, 2 days. That's why you have 10 left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question about that? Oh, sorry.
Nope, go for it.
It might come up later, at which point it's totally fine. But
yep.
Do we have some rough ideas about, like, I don't know, stuff over that 3 months that are kind of pending natural disasters or ecological disasters, like the flooding of the Drow city, for example? Like, are there other things like that would be that are on our radar?
Well, during those 3 months, it's pretty much going to be the time where we finish up any like loose ends before the final meeting and get towards like the end of the campaign. Currently, give me a nature roll to see if you can think of anything that's going to possibly happen during those 3 months. You do have lots of loose ends to tie up. That's why I'm giving you guys 3 months, and you don't have to worry about the dome or anything like that. And also, it's going to take them, after the initial meeting, time to figure out what the hell's going up. So I figured 3, I was thinking 3 to 6 months, but we'll stick with 3. Because travel is a pain in the butt, and you're going to need travel time.
We just need to get to our towers, and we can just zip it.
Yeah, that's well, yeah, you're going to be good for part of it. There's only a couple more spots left, but yeah. What was your roll, Tooth? I didn't see it pop up.
Sorry, I muted myself. I was saying it, but I was muted. It's 16 nature.
Okay. A 16's enough to know if anything major, like ecological or anything natural, was going to happen. It would have happened already.
Ah, okay.
Yep. Yeah, like you still have a few things to, like, backstory stuff to do, and there are a few things that you probably will want to flesh out during those 3 months. So, while you're at home, you guys are just getting prepared. You're ready to leave. I have a couple of questions for you before we figure out what Francisco wants to do with the scrying orb next. What would you like done with your bats? Do you know that they're no longer going to be able, unless you want to keep them full-time with Yarnspinner when he's dropped off, if they're with him, you're going to have to they're going to have to be out. Or you can leave them in your tower for while you're traveling, so they can stay in the tower. What would you like to do with your bats?
Like, Sabryn was kind of the bat master, right?
Mm-hmm.
What about my bats?
What would you like to do with them?
It's a Sabryn call.
They're no longer soon going to be able to, unless you want them to stay with Yarnspinner full time.
No, I don't want them to stay with Yarnspinner full time.
Okay.
Actually,
they will cause notice if you have them out.
As they should.
I know.
Babies.
But they are not
Okay, here's what I'm going to do.
Yes.
I will spend a first level spell slot to cast Speak with Animals and ask the bats what they want to do.
Okay.
I'm going to learn from Tooth with his ox boy. Yeah, of course I am. You gave me like 6 of them. It was going to happen eventually.
Well, you technically have 8 total, but yeah.
And I just kind of like crowd them around like my babies. What were you saying?
We should leave them with some random commoner, preferably rich, and probably in the Wayne family.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe in 840-ish years. Yeah.
Also be there. Yes. Okay, babies. So, you're getting a little too big for the tower, right? There's not that much room for you to fly around and hi.
No shit.
Oh,
We've been trying to figure this out ourselves.
Babies.
We haven't been babies for quite a long time.
They're never home.
We have been trying to figure out for a while now what you would like us to do.
Well, what do you want to do? I know you've been in Yarnspinner's place. Did you want to go and live with Yarnspinner full time and I'll come visit? Do you want to just be released outside and go wreak havoc? Because I'm totally cool with either of those. I think at the moment you could take over my sister's house because she's not there, but that wouldn't be permanent.
You're gonna have like 2 of them. You haven't named them.
I've named all of my babies.
Did you? Okay.
Yes.
Brandon hasn't written them down, so I don't remember.
They're in my extras. It's Acorn, Button, Nibbles, and Obi. The others are the boys. I didn't name theirs.
I did not name a single one because
I know you
Francisco
didn't.
said he don't want that fucking thing.
All right. Well, sorry, go to.
So, Brad, you talking to the bats?
Uh-huh.
Ask them where they want to live.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm seeing where they want it. Okay, good idea.
Okay.
Tooth.
Yeah.
Did you name yours, by the way? They seem mad that some of them don't have names.
Oh, geez. I did have some names, but I get them a little mixed up sometimes. I like how many are mine again? Do you remember?
Well, I have these 4, and I'll go down
Right.
my list of 4.
You each got one.
Then.
You, as a reminder, you each have a bracelet that is attuned to a bat.
I have these 4.
And have abandoned
I remember.
since you got them.
I remember now, Sabryn. I was on the fence between Little Fang and Jerry. I couldn't. Did you have a? You think one of them is better?
Do any of you want to be Jerry or Little Fang? Does that feel like a vibe for anyone?
Feel like a Jerry?
That one feels like a Jerry.
That's Jerry.
Yeah,
hey,
that's
Jerry.
Okay, that's Jerry. Good job.
There we go.
There we go.
Tell Jerry I'm sorry. I kind of fundamentally forgot about him until now. So sorry about that.
Tooth and the rest of us, mostly me and Tooth, are sorry that we've had to leave town so often. We're trying to save the planet, and it's really annoying. But
Brent, can you hurry up with these fucking bats?
If you keep interrupting my spell, I only have 10 minutes. Damn it! And I'll recast it.
The Obi is the one who's doing most of the talking. Seems to be like maybe the oldest among them all.
Okay.
He's the one giving you a little bit of beef.
Yeah, it's fine. He's the eldest. He raised the others. It happens.
Well,
Shouldn't that be the middle child?
We are grateful that you gave us to such a great babysitter, but we need to spread our wings more often.
Mm-hmm.
The tower feels safe, and we can come and go as we please.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna kind of huddle them all together out of your as these large bats just kind of go have a huddle to each other.
I pretend not to listen, but I'm definitely trying.
Yeah, it's pretty much we can come and go as we please. This place isn't bad, but it's just over and over. It's basically a lot of teenage whining because they're pretty much teenagers, even though they're their age. They got to grow up in Yarnspinner, so he must have they've probably had at least maybe 3 or 4 years of growth in there. So they have had a lot more time out there than they've known you. So they've technically been on their own for a while now, but yes. It's pretty much this place is nice. It's big enough for us to come and go as we please. They'd rather stay in the tower. They'll be here if you need them.
Okay. That works for me. I am going to
and the one who's now named Jerry is just going to start going around going, I'm Jerry. I'm Jerry. Jerry's my name. He might be the not smartest one. Yep.
Sabryn.
Yeah.
Maybe they should just stay in the tower.
Okay. Yeah, they have decided that they're gonna stay in and out of the tower because they can come when they please, and
oh, good.
We should really name the others though. Jerry seems really pleased with his name. I also, does anyone remember that one newspaper person that we met a little while ago? They were outside our door.
Yeah, the prick.
Yeah, does anyone remember who that was?
His name, like, fuck.
I remember that happening, but
You
I
took
don't
his
remember the name.
picture.
I did
Francisco?
think his,
Yeah.
but yeah, but that was
Oh, I think I hit him with a boomerang.
You did hit him with.
I did hit him with the-
But he didn't die.
No. It only does 1 damage.
But yeah, it doesn't record the name. It's just picture.
Ilara Voss.
No,
Boss?
she's the editor of the newspaper.
Ah,
Oh, that
I
works
don't-
actually. I'm going to immediately draft a letter to. Oh, on my I'll do it on my airplane paper that we picked up. Our airplane paper that we picked up. To Alara Voss.
Okay.
Putting out, and I'll throw some money in it because I assume I need to. And I'm gonna give it to not Jerry. I'll give it to. I'm gonna give it to. I'll give it to Nibbles. That seems fun.
Okay.
I'll give it
Okay.
to Nibbles, and I want.
Okay.
I want Nibbles to bring Voss a letter that basically is just saying, if you see any of these giant bats, they're ours. Touch them, and this specific ambassador will kill you. Just so if they're flying around and stuff, people don't mess with them.
Okay. Just as a reminder, you got 6 bats that are the giant golden crowned fly fox bats, and 2 Desmodus. The 2 Desmodus are the bigger ones that you could probably eventually ride if you crafted saddles.
Mhm.
So Obi and Nibbles, we're going to say, are the 2 large ones.
Yep. I'm giving it to Nibbles so it looks scarier.
Okay. Yeah, he's like 9 feet tall. He's wide. He probably
A
weighs
baby.
400 pounds. Yeah. He's a big giant
Here you go,
bat.
Nibbles. This is just a letter to this lady to leave you guys alone if you're going in and out of the tower. If you wouldn't mind delivering that. Thank you.
Well, I
You
don't
can
know
bite her if
this-
she's mean or something. I don't know.
I don't know this world really that well. I don't know who that is. Where am I going? Telling me a
I
name.
don't know. I've
no,
never
it
actually been there.
Neither have I.
Okay, well, hey
I
guys, how long are we in town for again?
You're not in
Are we
town.
leaving today?
You're currently
Where
right
are we?
here.
There's no town.
Where are
You-
we?
You're at the
currently
top
on
of
town
Lake of
at
the
all.
Woods. You're
Huh?
at Lake of the Woods. You've already moved. You're at the top of Lake of the Woods.
Oh, are we? I forgot we moved.
Oh yeah.
Okay. When we get back to town, we'll do it. That's fine. We'll do that later.
Oh,
Oh, there
fine.
we are. Okay.
Can we just go
Thanks.
outside and find something to eat?
There's so much woods. Just don't
actually,
eat any of Yarnspinner or her friends.
It's actually daytime, so they want to go back to bed.
Go to bed. I love you.
this is a good idea and all, but if they're constantly coming and going from the tower, what happens when we move the tower?
They said they
Community
like
check.
the tower.
Yeah, but
Sucks for them.
if they've left the tower and we move the tower and they come back and there is no tower,
I mean, we'll be back at some point.
You guys would know your bracelets can call them. It just takes them time.
Oh,
to
right.
find
We
you.
also have these things we can call them with.
Yep. You've never used.
I think as long as we tell them before we leave the tower, like with the tower,
You can always call them back. Like
then, like, yeah.
they're going to be like within like an hour's flight of the tower.
Either
at
we
all
can
times
make
for the
sure
most
they're
part.
in the tower or that they know we're leaving and if
Yeah.
they want to hang out wherever they are, they can do that instead.
Okay.
Hey girl, I'm gonna be out of town for a little bit. I'll catch you on the flip, okay? Okay.
You up? We're back in town. Let's go.
I just can't wait for all the farmers to wonder what the hell's going on with their stock, with their sheep and all that, because some of these are meat eaters. Yeah.
Nature? That's
Yeah.
fine.
Chupacabras.
At
The
least some
farmers
people
have
will-
bigger problems right now.
At least some of them will. Some people might know that they are supposed to live underground with the Drow because that's where they're from. But yeah, not all people will. Okay. So
when
that's
you
your
when you
bats
wrap
covered.
up Tooth is going to look at Nibbles and go, "Bye, Jerry."
No, it's
Bye.
it's the one that's hopping kind of sideways. It's that one.
Should we just
Oh.
introduce them to each other? Jerry.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Jerry's here. What does Jerry need?
Jerry. Tooth.
That's Jerry.
Tooth. Jerry.
You get like a wing on the head that covers most of your head.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to forget him now. Yeah.
That's Jerry. Yeah. Okay.
Jerry.
Then he looks at Acorn. Hi, Jerry.
Seems to move a little different from the other ones. That's interesting.
I don't. They're all perfect. I'll tell you in the car.
I like them. Oh, I like them.
I
He's
think
just
he
gonna start climbing on
fell
the
off the
bookshelves.
ceiling.
He's just going to start climbing the bookshelves instead of
Does
flying.
he know he can fly?
No.
Then take a big shit just to run down like the
Oh,
whole side of one of
okay.
the bookshelves. Yeah.
Ooh.
So if you need some bat guano,
I can fix presentation.
Talos, if you need some bat guano for your fireball, you got lots now.
Talos just starts using an excessive amount of fireball because we have so much.
Yep.
Asking prestidigitation right away.
Alright. Second question. What would you like to do with Alaundo? The skull that is inside with Yarnspinner.
Do they seem to get along?
To some extent, yes. You would know that, well, he's from Muna, which is to your east. He hasn't really came outside since you guys left. Well, since you put him in there, you would know he is a repository of knowledge. He is very smart. He
That's
knows
true, actually.
pretty much, he'll know more than your journal.
Yeah.
Fucking nerd.
Well, I mean, did what's her face steal him from the library, or did he want to go with
He
her?
smuggled himself in her backpack.
Okay, so we're not going to bring him back to the library, but we did promise him that we'd try to find his body.
At some
We
point,
still
yeah.
have to do that. Yeah.
Probably during your downtime would be a good time
Yeah.
for that. Yep.
We just take him with us.
Leave him with Yarnspinner for now.
Put him
But
in
if
the
he
hole.
smuggled himself out, he clearly wants to be out and see things.
Well, out of the library.
You do have a
don't
portable
know.
hole you could stick him in, or just
I
keep
mean,
him
yeah,
around.
I could put him in the hole. Technically,
He's
we
dead.
could also just put him in the cart, but
Yep. Or just keep him around. He's got a bit of magic. You haven't really figured out all the things he can do yet, because you really haven't had time to get to know him. But it's just an option for you as a reminder.
I'm gonna stick my head in Yarnspinner's house. Yarnspinner!
Hello!
Hi! Is Alaundo over here? Is he, where he at?
I'll bring him out for you.
Thank you!
And the lovely glowing skull of Alaundo comes out and nice and chipper goes, right, where are we? Why are you in Kelvin's tower?
It's our tower.
It's my
This is
house.
his first time knowing that you guys have Kelvin. Oh, right. He's just going to walk up to, fly over to the
Yeah.
statue of Kelvin.
He doesn't
Look
have
at him.
legs.
No, fly over to the statue, to the picture of Kelvin and go, "Ha! I told you you'd die one day," and then fly back to you. Kelvin's just kind of looking there, go, "Yeah. Why did you have to bring that one? I'd rather have Valen back."
Okay, so Alaundo. Hi. Oh god. Okay.
Ooh, the Black Staff's here. Ah,
Okay.
okay, you guys are in over your head, aren't you?
Almost always.
Right.
But
Thank you for getting me the hell out of there.
okay, cool. Shush is now. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
We have a couple
Shush.
stops to make. We're still gonna look for your body after the meeting because we promised we would. But for
Oh,
now,
yeah.
we're dropping off Yarnspinner. Do
Good.
you want to stay with Yarnspinner? Do you want to stay in the portable hole? Do you want to stay in the
Ooh,
cart?
portable hole sounds boring.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
Because you can't get drunk, so I don't think you'd like it that much.
Oh, I haven't been able to get drunk in a long time.
Exactly, I don't. That's mostly alcohol in there.
Best that's happened to me is a while ago, some people decided to use me as a drinking receptacle. Didn't work for me that well. Well,
I look at Francisco.
I do that.
No, but
Probably
it seems like
that.
something you would do, right?
I'm gonna drink out that nasty fucking thing. Well, all right. But how strong is the liquor?
How drunk? Like, yeah.
Do you want to come with us? Because I don't know.
Talos. Whoa, you've changed. A lot.
Right? Yes, we haven't met since.
Woo! Interesting. And right, and I think he met Tooth. Yes, he did. Interesting. Well, looking good, by the way. Well, sitting in that library is entertaining and all. Because I do learn a lot there, but there's some shit going on. I think I'd like to be there to see it and record it. And plus, I have, maybe 100,000 books in my brain that might come in handy for you at some point.
You can come for the ride in the cart.
Sounds fun.
Although, do you want to hang out with Berlin for now, or with Yarnspinner for now until we get to the location and then chill with us? Or, like, are you good? What do you want? We have, 6 days of travel almost?
Oh, yeah, no, that sounds boring. I'll stick with Yarnspinner.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's got some good stories going on.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Perfect. Well, you guys enjoy your trip. Whenever you get set up and ready, I'll come out and have some fun.
I think we already know the answer to this, but upsetting heads is going to attract attention, isn't it? I mean, we already do, but
Give me a history roll.
substantially
Probably less and less these days.
true.
He'll be fine. As long as he shuts the fuck up.
Good luck.
I will put you in that hole.
Yeah, there is that. 21's enough to know. There's a lot of people who know about him. Most people think he's a myth or like a legend of like the library in Muna. People actually do travel there to see if he's real or not. So word is out for most people that are like want to know about, like, mostly students and like people of the arcane nature. They do know of his existence. So having him around, probably like a farmer would probably think you're doing something weird. But like most people in a town, they'd still stare at him, but then they'd realize who he is, and all depends on where you are.
Right. Because Talos is going to sort of go outside the tower for 5 minutes, come back with a sort of a reasonable length of staff he would have cut from a young tree, and just sort of pop Adowinder's head on top of it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're less conspicuous now, if you need to.
Right.
Now you're just a nerd on his feet.
A little more degrading this way, though, Talos.
Oh, you're not stuck.
I can float, but...
Yes, but...
Talos, you stuck a stick up his ass. Kinda.
Well, where my spine used to be.
Yeah, but the bottom of your skull is basically your ass.
I like the idea, but I'm going to go visit Yarnspinner. You guys have fun. If you need anything, just call. I have so much going on up here.
Okay.
And he goes
Bye.
back into the Vardo.
Okay, we got our plans. Gonna go drop Yarnspinner off, go to the meeting, take a little vacation, do some side quests, and then I don't know what.
And hopefully not die in the process, says Helga.
Okay, so.
Yep.
One thing. Has it been 24 hours yet since we got out? Or is it that we're on that night
This
that we
would have
got
happened.
out?
Yeah, pretty much the same time.
Yeah.
You got home and then immediately teleported here. So you're like about close to pushing dinner time.
Okay,
We'll say like
I
4
just want
o'clock
to
because
check.
you just spent like an hour doing all this.
Yeah, I'm just making sure.
Yep.
Cool. Well, in any sense, fucking crystal ball.
Okay.
So, Francisco's gonna walk off,
Yep.
feeling the eyes of judgment.
Yep.
He's gonna go sit in the corner. He's gonna look through crystal ball and who he's actually going to think of.
Ooh. Okay. It's like rolled terrible for card.
Oh, cool. Well, in all seriousness, I probably won't get who I want anyway, but that's okay
Right.
because Francisco wants to know what the fuck Greybeard's doing.
Oh.
Ooh, Greybeard. Okay, he's gonna have advantage on this roll.
Yeah, it's a long shot, but I
Give me 1 sec.
wasn't expecting that.
Okay, nope. So you have extensive, so he's going to have a -5 to his roll, but you don't have any piece of him. So he's going to have a -5 because you know the target well, but he is a high-level monk, and his wisdom's at a 22, so he's going to have a +1 to his roll.
It's okay.
What's the DC on that?
I don't have that item. Joe, what's the because I think it's set to the item
Yeah.
for the scrying orb.
Let me give it a quick
Is
look.
it 16?
Oh, was it the stone speaker crystal?
Crystal regains.
The crystal ball of mind reading or telepathy. I can't remember which one you guys have.
Oh, crystal ball of telepathy. DC 17. Sorry.
17.
That's not
16 or
bad.
higher. Ooh, we got an
Good.
natural 18, sir. Sorry.
Well, fuck.
That's a 19.
Okay. In any sense, Francisco's going to sit there. He's going to kind of look, hidden in the corner. He's going to go, God damn, she's got big tits.
Francisco.
You get sprayed with water.
And then he's going to toss the orb back to Tooth.
Hi, pretzels.
When Tooth gets it, Tooth does the thing where he puts his hand in his sleeve and cleans it a little bit.
That's fine. And also, just for funsies, Francisco, for that, goddamn, she's got big tits. Rolled a 24 for the deception on that.
Tooth doesn't even insight check that.
I didn't think anyone would. I didn't think anyone would, but just in case.
Does Carter have big tits? Or did you say nice?
I don't think she has that big of tits. It's the athletic build titty, not the not the buxom titty.
She's also been wearing armor for most of her life, so yeah.
I think Tooth still does not insight check that.
We're going to title this episode Titisode.
Okay.
I'll check. Let's see. Hold on. I got a 23.
Nope.
It's
Francisco's just being a pervert.
Yeah, it's a good thing Francisco didn't keep trying, because the crystal ball will let you scry unlimited.
Yeah.
I
You
forgot
just keep
that.
trying, but it takes 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. It is 10 minutes for the casting. And thankfully you didn't need the focus, because it is the focus. All right. So, I will get you guys moving unless there was anything else you wanted to do.
No, I'm waiting for the 24-hour mark of us getting out.
Okay.
No, that's cool.
You're cool.
True.
All right.
Sabryn,
So-
yeah, me for
Yep.
sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you guys start heading on your 6-day journey. I will ping on the map where you guys know Yarnspinner's gonna need to let off. Right up in here. That's the general location that he felt was best when everyone looked at the map and whatnot. And your tower is up in this area. To get to where your next tower is going to be close to pushing your 10 days.
Yep.
It's going to be about 8 to 9 to get there.
Good thing we have people who don't need sleep.
Right. But your Deep Rothy, who's pulling you, does.
Fuck that thing.
Lucky will need to sleep at some point.
Hey, Talos,
Mm-hmm.
can you teleport?
Only to places with the circle.
With the circle, okay. Didn't you
Yeah.
learn a circle recently? Was that further? Was that a different direction?
Probably.
He,
Not in the direction
He
we're
does-
going currently, no.
Okay, just curious.
As
Yeah,
we start
we're-
this travel,
Yep.
oh sorry,
No, go for it.
there is a check I want to make about like just geographically, because we're a lot closer to Tooth, where Tooth is from. Does
Yep.
Tooth have any reason to believe that, along the roads that we plan to take, that there would be like military activity or threats, generally speaking?
As that actually brings us into your first day of travel, actually. But yes, to answer your
Okay.
question, yes.
Okay.
Port Wynn, the place that is going to be like along your path, way off in the corner, that is basically a military port.
Right. Yeah. And the
Fully.
Misty Mountains are okay, other than Port Wynn and Windkeep,
Yep.
is there another like Dwarven people that are a separate culture or like city that are around here, or it's just really Windkeep, Port Wynn extension of the same people?
Not really. The Windkeep and Port Wynn, they were like constructed around the same, but most of the dwarves from Windkeep, the original settlers there, they never really left. The Port Wynn is basically so Fort Brax over in the left, that's where most of the training is done for the Navy and military. And Port Wynn is where most people come to like live and work out of.
Right.
It is
Okay.
completely separate from Windkeep, even though they kind of have the same name. They used to, like thousands of years ago, share a port right here between the two of them. Same with up in the corner, but eventually Windkeep separated themselves from everybody.
But, okay, Port Wynn is like actual legitimate military.
Yes.
Humans, dwarves, halflings,
Yeah.
but mixed.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Less dwarves if they're from the Windkeep, though. There'd be a few like trading parties and stuff like that, a couple merchant heads, but that's really about it. Yep. But I'll take a history roll on the Misty Mountains for you.
Yeah.
You haven't been there in a long time, so just a straight roll.
It's 15.
Okay. 15's enough to know, like, the Misty Mountains they've been heavily mined. There's lots of mines in the Misty Mountains, and they're pretty much have been empty for about 1,000 years.
Okay.
Yeah. But again, like the Drow place, there are like creatures that are inside. So maybe like some that you've already came across before.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Pretzels, just to get you caught up, we haven't really left anything. We have just been doing a little bit of housekeeping. Your bats have been talked to for the first time in a long time. They're now fully, they're like 19, almost 20 years old. They had a lovely conversation with Sabryn, who pretty much told her, yeah, whatever, Ma, we'll do what we want. They're going to stay in the tower. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And you guys have 6 days on your journey north to drop off your Yarnspinner. All right.
There is a slight chance we might be bad parents. It's
A
fine.
little bit. Yes. They weren't happy.
Y'all are worse parents than Francisco.
You forgot a whole kid. Okay, calm down.
That was just magic. You forgot your kids for 4 years.
You spent your
I
kids'
didn't
dowry.
forget them. We did spend their dowry, though.
Yes.
Yeah, but they can't fucking spend it. And my grandma's rich.
Technically
True.
true.
Your daughter has a whole inheritance.
But she
Oh,
also
your
has
son?
like
Which kid? Who's
she
alive?
also has like 25,000 drow to deal with. But yeah.
Fuck 'em.
Okay.
All right. So I'll get you guys moving. So you have 6 days, so we are going to ignore most of that. As you guys finally emerge from where you are for the first time, because you haven't really traveled outside of where you currently are. Where did I put it? Okay, I will take quick perception rolls from everybody. This will pretty much happen the first day.
Okay.
So just so I know from my book, how long have we been? Like, how much could I have read until it happens? Is this like immediately first thing on the road, or
Pretty much first thing on the road.
okay?
Yes.
Just checking.
Yep.
Just because there's a time limit on how long I have.
Yeah.
To read my book. but
From
that's
where
18.
Kelvin's Tower is currently, you're about a
Perception.
half hour before you hit the main traveling road. Ooh, a nat 20 from Talos.
Perception.
18.
17.
Not 20 burp from Francisco.
16.
18, 17, 16, 31.
Okay.
We love it. In order. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Pretty much all of you are going to realize as soon as you hit the main road, like as soon as you leave Kelvin's Tower and get out from the illusion that's hiding it, you immediately feel the ground vibrating and you hear the sounds of a lot of horses, a lot of movement. And you would see probably near the tail end of about 25,000 soldiers marching south. Military is moving. They're on
Guess
the road.
where they're going.
Yes. You're on the tail end, so there's maybe 500 or 600 left, mostly stragglers, food wagons, carts, etc. Maybe some families that are traveling behind them. You're finding the tail end of an army on the move.
Like, are they
But
close
there's-
enough to like talk to,
You're
or
gonna-
are we seeing them?
You're going to be following them for at least 3 to 4 days.
Oh, cool.
They're going to be on
Going
the road
north?
with you. They're going south.
Oh, we're going
But
south?
yes,
Why am I so
you're going
turned
north. You're
around? Oh,
here.
okay.
Yeah. You're going north. They're going south.
Oh,
They probably
So
have.
we are gonna-
They have like at least. You're there at the tail end, so you'd be able to tell from looking around and the travel and the boots and the mud. They've been at least probably a week on the road already.
Hmm.
Takes a lot to move that much, and it's quicker sometimes to go by foot than boat because boats are scarce right now.
So with their trajectory,
Hi.
we could pass
Hey!
them without.
I'm just yelling.
Yeah, you're definitely being watched the entire time by the trailing ends of an army. If there's
Excuse me,
anyone here
hey,
you could talk to.
Hi.
You're gonna have
where
one person
where
just
are
walk
you
off.
guys going?
Who are you, madam?
We're the ambassadors? Who are you?
Ambassadors of what, ma'am? Oh,
Are you new? Is he new?
Lunara.
yeah, you're gonna see like a halfling. He's like a little smaller than what you used to be, probably in early 20s.
Oh,
he'll
Tooth's
give-
going to take out one of the copies of the paper he has.
Thank you, Tooth. Yes. I was also thinking of the pic.
The newspaper.
Oh, right. You guys, why are you up this way? All the
I'm
stuff's
pretty
going on
sure I
down there.
asked you first.
Well, you're a civvy, so I don't really need to tell you anything.
How about you fucking tell us, prick?
Thank you, Francisco.
At this point, you have another one
Intimidation.
on a horse come up and tell the little private to get back in line. These are the ambassadors, sir. Okay, well, they're more important than you are. Get back in line.
See, that's what I was saying. Anyway, hi. You seem like
Right.
you know more. We're just curious
I
where
would hope
everyone
I
is
know more.
going.
Right.
Yeah.
He's going to take a look at the newspaper, look at you guys, look at the newspaper, and go, why are you up north? Shouldn't you be down
Pit
south
stop.
with where we're
Yeah.
going?
Yep, for sure. Pit stop before we get
got-
there. But
We got 12 days till the meeting. We're on the tail end. We've already been a week.
We'll be there
yeah,
before
we
you-
travel quicker than you.
Magic
get
users.
there.
Understood.
Yeah.
Wish I had more
Real-
like you.
Real quick, Brandon. So this is
Yep.
an officer, right?
This is an
Like,
officer.
looks
Yes,
like
sir.
a captain.
Yeah.
Okay. Look here. Is your superior around?
Well, I'm currently in charge of the tail end of this army. So
So
I
there's-
am the superior, sir.
Okay.
I
want
want
to
to
do a
look at the
quick-
newspaper and go, Francisco, is that right?
I want to do a quick look and see what his sword looks like, or what his armament looks like.
Okay. Perception roll, please, or
Is
investigation.
it bigger
either
than
or.
Francisco's?
Yes.
Well, Francisco
Oh, right.
only has one right now.
Yeah.
Because he left one behind. Motherfuck you! God damn it! Sorry, that one.
Okay. Yeah, he looks well equipped, sir. He's definitely, you'd be able, even with a nat 1, you'd be able to tell he's some sort of guard.
All right, but no matter what, I'm gonna hope that I would at least be able to know this much. Is it a
see,
sword he has on?
You'd see
Oh,
like
it's a
the
great
hilt of
sword.
more of a great axe.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Not Francisco style. Okay. Right, cool.
Right.
Very
So
good.
you guys are you
Well-
headed towards Port Wynn? Where are you headed?
Don't worry about it.
There's
Friggin' why are you all mobilizing down there? Why are you all
ceremonial.
You're
Ceremonial
not. You're
guards,
no. You're
sir.
not. You're not part of the fucking ceremony. There ain't nothing about that shit.
We are ceremony guards to protect all the people of New Luna, sir.
Oh, that's cool.
We are
So
well
I'm-
within our right to do that.
don't show up to the meeting, or it's going to be a shit show.
I have
There-
been
that's-
given my post, so do not worry about that.
Tell who's in charge of your little battalion.
Well, the good old Admiral Greybeard's in charge of the army, sir.
Great. That stupid fuck up is going to get you all killed.
Right. I've never
Maybe
met
we
the man.
Maybe we should
But-
message him.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it's a good
Okay.
idea.
Yeah, we should probably call him.
I'm also going to activate the Ring of the Orator and repeat that so that everyone hears me within a mile of, hey, all you stupid fucks marching, Greybeard's going to get you fucking
Sir.
killed.
Sir,
You shut up.
I'm not
I am above you, so you shut the fuck
No,
up.
you are not. You're not above
I
me,
want
sir.
to
The
make a
Admiral is
suggestion
above
on
me.
Francisco.
I'm above the Admiral, bitch.
No, you are not, sir. I'm going to put this in my report, sir.
Yeah, we're gonna call the Admiral in like 5 minutes.
Oh.
We'll put it in our report first.
Good, you do that.
I'm going to need a wisdom
No.
save from Francisco as I try and calm him down.
Tooth is going to try to establish a quick independent rapport with this man.
Mhm.
He's like, if there's a break, he's going to say, Tooth from the paper. I'm going to point at it.
Right. Are you
Uh,
a little bit nicer than this idiot? I hope he
Well-
doesn't talk like that during the actual negotiations, because then we're fucked.
It's all relative. But listen, you, officer, what was your name?
Varen.
Varen. Officer Varen, I think you seem like a smart guy, probably smarter than me. We've spent a long time organizing a peaceful meeting. You have any idea what happens when you bring thousands of people with weapons to a peaceful meeting?
We are not going to be at the meeting, sir. We are going to be protecting the people of New Luna.
From
They're
what?
going to be surrounding the meeting. They're going to be there for the just in case, and they're going to set shit off.
We're going to be dispatched around New Hope Chapel, Port Mead, Port Hope, Una, and Libel. I love.
Okay, that's
I can
still.
see some of you are doing a few weird things. I would suggest you please stop. And he's just going to turn around and tell the rest of them to keep moving, ignore whatever that was. And they just start marching again. You did scare a lot of women and children on the back end, though.
We're
That's gonna
doing our
probably-
job.
That's going to take about a half an hour before you guys can move again.
That's fine. Yeah, I now have a +9 to my wisdom save, so.
Love it. Right.
That was how I was trying to drag him away. Trying, I have no strength.
Dude shakes his head and walks away from this guy.
If I see you around that meeting, I am going to kill you.
Right.
Just to keep walking.
I really hope you guys know what you're doing by the time the meeting starts, because from what I'm seeing, we're fucked.
You're fine.
And he's just going to turn around and walk away from you and get everybody moving.
Okay. 30 minutes goes by of people panicking and Francisco going, these stupid assholes.
Francisco, I really wanted to hit him.
I'm dead serious, dude. If I see, I should have put him in my book. I didn't put him in my book. If I see that individual, and we didn't even get his name, but if I see that face again, I am going to stab him in the eye.
Yeah. Sometimes the reason why I didn't badmouth you is because sometimes there's something in my head and you say it out loud, and I don't necessarily judge that. I definitely wanted to. I don't know about stab in the eye. I think you and I have a little bit of a different way of going about things, but I wanted to hit the guy for sure. Want to knock him off that dumb horse.
Chief, life's too short for freaking wants. Life's too short for me to care about what the fuck they're feeling.
I get you. Yeah. No, I'm not trying to slow you down.
Yeah, Francisco is obviously very annoyed because he's like, "This is going to go bad now. Like they are trying to fuck everything up."
Yeah, it won't look good.
Yeah.
No.
But also, we talked to Greybeard. We told him how many people he was allowed to bring to the meeting.
The meeting, yes. They didn't say
Not
anything about going to
not
the
the
meeting.
outside of the meeting,
Mm-hmm.
not the surrounding area.
Right,
freaking
which is a
mile away
problem
or
because
whatever.
if we know that the Fae are traveling to the meeting,
There's only 5 of them coming.
yeah, we can't have. He needs to, at the very least, clear the route they're going to be taking. But that would mean we'd have to give him the route, which I don't really want to do either.
We're not going to give him the route. You got to think about like this. Realistically, how trustworthy am I?
You? Is this a trick question?
No.
Helga's
I
just
mean-
going to say, does he actually want the answer?
I don't know.
I can't really predict your behavior, but you do tend to do what you say,
Right? Now,
right?
but if I have what I'm going to do, and I tell you I'm not going to do it, but I know that I'm going to fucking do it, I'm going to fucking do it. And Greybeard's cut from the same cloth.
Right. So maybe we tell him a fake route.
Maybe tell me fucking
What about a
right.
general area? Don't clear this route. It's a reduce the army in this area.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that he's going to build it specifically in that area.
Yeah.
Which keeps it away from the actual route.
Exactly. Yeah. I think that might be our best bet.
Seems like we're just kind of spitballing here, but does anyone remember if Greybeard very unfortunately dies, who takes his command?
Carter.
No, it's not Carter. Carter's
No, it's not
way
Carter.
lower.
I just like Carter.
All
Let me
you-
have things.
the last thing you guys remember from your meeting, the last time you met him was at the mayor's house.
Yeah.
He has been put in charge of the army. He's Navy.
And it's also because you can't do anything Navy. So
This was also a punishment, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys have found out that the Grand Admiral of the Navy is some sort of weird guy who's taken command of most of the Navy that you know of. They have beef. Maybe he has other issues, but he has been pretty much not demoted, but kicked off the water where he should be on.
it's-
Lucian Danehart.
Yes.
Oh, this is the weird dude making the vampires.
The blood
Yeah.
hunters.
Yeah. Ugh. I don't like either of them.
That's what you're gonna have 3 months to do stuff with. Oh yeah, and pretzels. After the first meeting with the Fae, you guys are gonna have 3 months of downtime to finish whatever side quests you need done. Not that
We
I don't
should,
think Ben has a lot.
Then that'll go
Figure
on
out
with
who's gonna.
somebody else.
Yep.
We should figure out who's gonna take Mr. Beard's place if something were to tragically befall him. Just
Well,
to know that.
who had the place before him? Who was in charge of the army? Do we know that? Can we make like a history check or something and see what? we
Yeah,
knew
it's
that.
not really. It'd be disadvantaged because it's none of you would know.
Let's.
yeah, not in our chain
I'll try a
command. So.
disadvantage.
You're too young for the most part, and it's not something you guys would ever, because I know your backstories, really care about. The only one who might know would be Ben, but no, not even then, because you've been dead for too long.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay, dirty 20 at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Let me bring up a list because Brandon hasn't created that yet. I do have a list of
We
people.
could just pop in and ask.
Oh yeah, let's ask Alamundo.
Yeah.
You could do that too. Yes. Hi, how can I help you?
Hey. Who was in charge of the army before Greybeard?
Before Greybeard. Ooh. Not really my forte. Give me a second here. I think I have a history book somewhere. Give me a minute. Nope. Not
Yeah,
you.
hold music starts playing.
Not
I start
you.
playing hold music.
Yep.
Long time we be marching on to battle. In a thundering herd, we feel a lot like cattle. Like the pounding beat, our aching feet ain't easy to ignore. Hey! Think of instead a girl worth fighting for. Sorry. I didn't finish it.
I have found it. Interesting. Well, that's a weird one. Grand Marshal Doran Tuskwolf. Apparently he is, from what I'm seeing here, a Minotaur.
Everyone turns to look at Tooth.
We did, yeah. What was it? Tusk.
Tuskwolf.
Tuskwolf.
Doran, Doran.
We think he died or got demoted.
Does not say in my records. I have not had chance to update them because, well, I haven't had any updates. I have been busy and not home.
Okay. Okay.
Kinda helpful,
Do you know
but,
this at least? If say Greybeard went back to the Navy and the position was open again, is there someone who usually takes over if the current head leaves or dies or whatever? Or is it an elected position? Is it
Normally, we're going to say you're traveling while you're learning all this stuff just to keep you all moving. Normally, the Army and the Navy do somewhat coexist because the Navy does transport a lot of the Army to everywhere, pretty much. There is more of the Army than the Navy. I have a feeling it's probably due to... Well, until I'm not too sure exactly why, but there are notations here in my book that if an admiral maybe is coming close to retirement, can be transferred to the Navy. But it also skill on keeping track of everyone. Greybeard, I have a notation here that he is quite good at, well, making people move where they need to be. He's quite good at keeping track of people and places. Maybe he just got promoted.
No, it was a punishment, but that wasn't my question. Who would take over after Greybeard?
Oh, for the Navy.
No, he's head of the Army right now.
Oh, the Army.
Now, understood.
Yeah.
Well, that would be whoever is his next in line superior.
Do we know who that is?
No,
I don't think we've met them.
Nope.
Maybe we should call Carter and ask.
If she knows.
Well, I don't think giving the name would be a problem. You don't have to tell her why we want it, but she doesn't like Greybeard anyways, right? She doesn't like him either?
No,
I don't think she's fond of him. I don't think she hates.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't really have a beef. They've worked with each other for quite a while in the Navy.
Yeah.
She'd be like one of his, if she was taken over for him for the Navy, she'd be like probably one of 3 in line for him.
Yeah.
For the Navy, but not the Army. Yeah.
Her fucking dick of an ex-husband.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of my side quest. That's one of them.
Straight up murder. Love it.
That's actually, I think, basically what all my side quests are.
I know.
I do have one non-murder side quest.
Okay.
So there is one
Just
non-murder. Yeah.
Okay. Nope.
Statistically, there's got to be at least one.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess it's more than one, but
yeah, he will give you a list of other people that are in the Army if you like. He does have that, as I find my document.
Hey, do you have any information on Lucian last name I said earlier?
Danehart, I believe.
Sure.
But
I think it was Danehart.
I can check. But
I hope he's not the
Sounds
number
right.
2.
no, he's already the boss.
Grand Admiral. Yeah, he's the Grand Admiral.
Danehart, yeah. He's Greybeard's boss.
Of the Navy.
Yeah.
Lucian Danehart, Grand Admiral. Not Not a lot known about him. It seems like he keeps most of his things to the chest. There's just a few notations that I have here. Most of them suggesting that he wasn't born into it. He was, well, promoted quite early in his career. He seems like he's gone up the ranks quicker than most people should. He attained Grand Marshal in 12 years when it usually takes about 40.
So he either knew someone, did something, or has default something.
Does he have a bald spot on the back of his head?
The picture I have is a full head of hair.
That's a very specific
A nice
question.
full
for
mane, I should say.
Do you have beef with someone with a bald spot?
Are you actually asking, or
I don't know what we're doing.
okay? So bald spot on the back of the head, on the back of the head, is being under the desk and where your head
Oh.
is in the bottom of the desk.
Oh, okay.
I have a bald spot most of my head.
I actually
That's
do
what-
have a
yeah,
bald
that
spot
doesn't
on the
count
top
for
of my
you.
head. I got hit with a bocce ball.
I've been losing my hair since I was 20, so there's nothing there.
That would do it.
And I'm 45. That's really all he knows about Lucien Dainhart.
Okay,
Which isn't a lot.
thanks.
Back in you go.
Can you stop that planning to assassinate people?
I plan to
To
assassinate
be
people.
fair, I brought it up. I maybe I'm spinning out here because I know it's not something I normally do, but I'm wondering, as an ambassador, like if we're getting people to the table, if there are some people coming to that table hiding a knife underneath it, maybe they shouldn't be the ones sitting there. I don't know.
Which we have to assume that some of them are.
I mean, to be fair, we have to assume that everyone is Fey and
Yeah,
fucking
on both
orange.
sides, yeah.
I would, just in general,
Yeah.
I'd, put a knife in your boot at the very minimum.
I guess whatever happens, and we can head onward, but we just got to make sure that Greybeard's his hands are tied and that he can't use that army that he brought down there. That he can't use it. They can't use theirs. On and on.
Mm.
Whatever it is, but I can't figure that out.
Give me a quick history roll for everybody, please. This is
History.
something
Are you suggesting that we fake a national emergency somewhere else?
16.
That's crazy, too.
No, I wasn't, but that's really good.
14.
I rolled a 2. I don't know shit.
Oh, no, you don't.
10.
Okay, Talos, of course. I always let the robot do all the rolling. Okay, you needed at least an 18, so anyone with an 18 or over. You would know that from your last meeting with Greybeard, it seemed he's been put in charge of the army. The merchant heads are in charge of Greybeard. The merchant heads are probably the ones who might have ordered him to bring them down for their protection.
So the most crooked people. Yeah. Cool.
Yes.
Your
That's the joys of
family-in-law.
the joys of an oligarch society, where the merchant heads are the ones in charge, which is why all the dwarves of Wind Keep said, "Fuck you, we're keeping a king. We're in charge of our own people." Yep. So maybe it's the merchant heads that are the problem, but also
Added
Greybeard's
to the
Greybeard.
Greybeard's always
Yeah.
the problem, but it could be both.
Could be. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, Alaundo would give you a list of other people in charge of the army. Maybe one of them is, but he doesn't know who would be next in line. Because there's a list of generals and admirals. It's hard to tell. Yeah, because he's Navy and he doesn't know who's been appointed. Maybe they're not on New Luna and maybe they're still en route because it will take like a month on a boat to go from one continent to another. So
Which they can't do anyways because we are embargoed.
Well, the Navy could let other Navy ships through, but yes. Like if someone in charge of the Navy is on the Army's not on the continent, that could be why, and maybe they don't have magic or don't want to use it. It's kind of hard to tell. A lot of questions. Okay. So we're going to go the first 4 days of travel to get you guys up to this area.
Okay.
You guys would know that there is the Port Wind way station is there. It's not on the map because I forgot, but there's like a little way station there for supply of people traveling. It's not really used a lot more than anything other than a guard outpost for people traveling back and forth. It's like kind of a halfway point for messengers and scouts running through stuff. It's just a little way station. But during I'm going to say your third night of travel. Yep.
Because.
Mm-hmm.
So how many hours can I add for those two days? Third night, so 3 days.
You don't need to sleep. You need at least 4 or 8 hours of just light duty. So, technically, depending on how much talking and stuff you guys want to do, I'll leave that up to you. But at least 12 hours a day.
I also have something.
Yep.
Because I have a baby.
You do.
I do.
Oh, the baby.
I get my little fey egg thing hatches after 24 hours.
Oh, that thing.
I believe, if I remember right, that's a wasp.
Okay. Give me 1 second here. I do have the stats for that somewhere. Can you link me the item or just tell me what the item was again?
And let me pull it up right here because I should have bought it. Oh, God. It was some sort of egg freaking in that shop.
Okay.
And let me see if I can't find it.
Okay.
Inventory. Because I don't think you had created it, so I just kind of. Oh yeah. The Wim Wasp egg pearl.
Wim Wasp egg pearl.
Yep.
Okay.
A shimmering, harmless wasp egg that hatches into a glowing light creature familiar in 24 hours. And now I get that.
Beautiful. Okay. So when that.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. No,
nope.
Go ahead.
That
I finished my book, so I'm just gonna up my score.
Okay, perfect. And that's the book. I believe that one vanishes when you're done reading it.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Roll me a D100, please.
Sorry.
Yep.
D100. Okay. 91.
It's out of existence for 91 years. Okay. All right. Your wasp, when it hatches for you, the pearl itself is fairly big. So, like, the pearl would be about half the size of your head. And when it hatches, out comes, it's eventually going to turn into a giant wasp as a familiar. So it will immediately bond with you because you have been holding it. And you can technically include a giant wasp as your familiar. It's not like your like a regular familiar, like a fey familiar. If this thing dies, it's dead. It's not going to poof into the fey realm and come back. But you can still communicate with it telepathically. You can see from its eyes, so it's going to act like a find familiar spell, but you're not going to be able to get rid of it. It's with you full time. It's going to take at least a week to get in like a little bit bigger. It's going to at least be a month before it's giant size, though. So it's still going to say it's going to be it's going to be tiny for about a week, then it'll go to small and then eventually medium.
Yeah.
So you're looking at about a month before it is fully capable of doing most things for you. So it's technically still a baby.
That works. Now let's see if I can just.
And this thing will need to be fed.
It can fly.
Yep.
It can go feed its fucking self. Where am I? Its parent? God.
Yes. But yeah, technically it's a giant wasp. That's what it's going to turn into once it's fully grown in a month.
Sweet.
Yeah. But it's like pretty much just like hovering around you almost immediately. And like it's gonna be like a normal any like little insect. It's gonna like body heat is what's gonna keep you, but it will immediately bond with you. And it'll just like buzz in your ear and curl up somewhere and probably sting you a few times, unknown. But yeah, it's not poisonous right now.
You can just sit right there.
Okay.
On my shoulder.
Okay. You can decide what to name it. You do have like telepathy with it, but it's still communication's going to be a while.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, Francisco, you have to name it. You can't just keep it around and call it that thing or moth. You gotta give it a name.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
Can't use Jerry though.
You can't use Jerry, though. Yeah.
And it's also the same color as the pearl. It's not like a regular giant wasp.
What color was the parent? Gold? White?
I can't remember either.
Let's say white, and that's a pure white wasp.
Sure.
The white wasp, the superhero.
Okay.
Since we're doing rolls, if I were to do making spell scrolls, can I do the Arcana rolls for that now?
Yes. What level are you doing?
I'll be trying to do a 3 and a 2. I should have enough time to do both before we get to dropping off.
Okay. The 2 you need an 18. The 3 you'll need at least a 20.
3's first, so
I'll give you some bardics if you want them.
I'm good.
Okay. I do it anyways.
Okay. You will notice Talos is taking most of his time inscribing spell scrolls.
You're doing great, Talos.
But it's going to
That's
take
totally legible.
the entire journey for him to
Seems
pretty much do them.
magical. I don't know what he's doing, so I just give him the inspiration anyways.
Okay. Yeah. It's, I think, 3 days or something for the level 3 scroll and something like that. I can't remember exactly, but... All right. During your third night of sleep, Tooth. When you go to bed one night, about an hour into your sleep, the air around you is wet and foul, every breath sticking to your lungs. You hear drips, slow, steady, falling into unseen pools. The sound echoes wrong, bending and stretching as though the walls are breathing with you. Your feet sink into the floor that feels alive, the ground pulsing faintly beneath you like muscle under skin. The darkness ahead ripples, and from it comes a sound that is not a growl, not a roar, but the grinding of stone over stone, laced with something wet. And then you see it. A heart. It hangs in the center of a cave, enormous, beating, alive. Each thump shoving the air from the cave in a wave of rot that makes your eyes water. Its veins stretch into the walls and ceiling like roots, twisting in time within a beat. Every pulse, the shadows around it slither and shift until you realize they are reaching for you. The shadows peel back, and you see a pair of glowing, sickly green eyes staring back. And then you wake up. Can you roll me a D10 and a D100, please?
D10 is 7.
Okay.
D100 is 69.
Hey.
When you wake up,
That's the dice.
for the next 7 minutes, you wake up and you are experiencing vivid hallucinations, and you have disadvantage on all your ability checks from a short-term madness. You wake up and your feet are covered in the same slime you were standing in. And for the next 7 minutes, you're just staring at those set of eyes. And you're covered in sweat, and you smell like that cave. Where do you think you'd be sleeping? Because there's nowhere really to pull. You'd be able to pull off the side of the road, but there's not a lot of room.
We've been camping on the side of the road kind of these
Just off
past
the
few
side.
nights, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I
But
think
you still
Tooth
do
is
have
definitely. He's transitioned away. At first, he'd go off on his own and
Mhm.
do stuff. I think he's transitioned away from that, and he's closer to the group. So I don't think he's shoulder to shoulder with anybody, but he's nearby. Like, depending on how terrible this smell is, I don't know if anyone's
Horrible.
awake. Maybe
like
maybe they smell
rotted
it.
flesh.
Wow. Yeah,
Sabryn, Talos,
Is the Lin
and
back?
Sabryn, Talos, and Ben would definitely, because you don't sleep well. Talos needs 4 hours, but or 6 hours for Talos. You definitely catch this.
The green eye, after the dream or whatever.
For 7
is it
minutes, that's
like-
all you see.
Is it like if you've looked at the sun too long and then you can only see the sun?
No,
It's
this
imprinted on my vision.
is more like going at night, scanning around with a flashlight and seeing a pair of glowing eyes from behind something. Like almost not like cat eyes, but something primal.
Okay.
And just that rhythm of the boom 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 for the next 7 minutes. That's all you're seeing and hearing.
So Tooth is looking around, paranoid. He's like got his hands on the ground, and he's just looking around and kind of in shock, but also on guard. Like he's ready to pull out his weapon if something charges him, but he doesn't know what's going on.
You okay, Tooth?
No, something happened. Sabryn, did I walk around? Did I stay here? Did you see?
We didn't see him move at all, right?
Nope.
No, you were just there the whole time, and then you sat up all of a sudden, and you kind of smelled bad.
Still smells bad.
Did you shit yourself?
Francisco,
I wish I did.
you?
That would
I
actually
wish
be
I
a
did.
nicer smell.
Yeah. I think I went somewhere without going anywhere. Any of you have that? I think you've done that spell before where stuff stops being dirty and.
Oh yeah, I got it.
This
I'll try to
I'm
press
sorry.
the digitation to smell.
We'll take one boot each.
Yeah. Does it seem to work?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that better?
And I keep seeing the eyes though.
Yeah, 7 minutes. And just
Okay.
hearing
Is it-
the thump.
Is it obvious that Tooth is sort of almost, I don't know, panicking not the right word, but he's clearly not currently all there right now.
Yeah, he's clearly distressed, and he's looking around in the bushes. Thank you for that. I think I know the answer to this, but can you guys see 2 green eyes
Nope.
out there? All right. Yeah, it's not
Can
good.
I have a history roll with advantage, please, Tooth?
15.
Okay. 20 years ago, you fought a bear? It's slowly coming back into you that where you're dropping Yarnspinner off and where you're headed to Kelvin's tower, he was in that forest where it happened.
Oh. Um, guys, I do think I have an idea of kind of what's going on. That bear hide that I have, and I think I told some
You're
of you
still wearing
about
part
how
of
I
it?
got it. Yeah. That happened around here. That bear was called Namir. And I guess I haven't been back here since then.
Congratulations on your successful hunting trip, Tooth.
Was it a magical bear?
I mean, above table, I think
No.
it was a magical bear?
Nope.
No.
Just a dire bear.
Just a it was a tough son of a bitch, but it was just a bear. So
Now, give me a
I don't
nature
know.
roll.
10, 9.
Okay. Never
9.
mind. Yep.
I don't know. Maybe I'm off. Maybe it's something else. But that's really creepy.
Okay,
Helga's
Booth,
gonna-
I'm going to try and help you
Sure.
calm down because you still look stressed. Do you have a bit of rations I can use real quick?
He doesn't look like he's about to do anything irrational, but he looks
No,
stressed and he's
rations.
breathing
Food.
hard.
You're going to like grab a bit of your rations from your food.
Yep.
Yeah, do you have any of
Yeah,
your jerky?
He's got lots
What
of
is your
jerky.
What is your
Yeah, sure.
favorite flavor? If you get to be eating
Favorite
anything
flavor?
right now, what would you be eating?
Oh, venison. Done.
Are you sure you want to eat bear?
Francisca.
Can I try and use prestidigitation to change whatever rations I
Yeah, I'm good with
picked
that.
up?
He does have a little bit of venison, but yep. It's jerky. Most of it all tastes the same. It's
Yeah,
beef.
already.
It's salted beef.
They try and make it taste like venison.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Tooth will take it from you happily, and he'll start. Thank you. But he's looking out still into like the bushes and everything. He's just eating.
Ben, can I have a history roll from you, please?
$13.
13. 13's enough to know somewhere back in one of the memories that you've had, there a long time ago used to be like 400 or 500 years ago, there was a couple guardians of the woods that were dire bears. With a 13, it's kind of hard to tell anything else, but you would remember tales of some sort of guardian spirit that roamed these mountains and Lake of the Woods.
There were tales of guardian spirits in these woods.
If you, if you maybe killed a guardian spirit, did you become the new guardian spirit?
I mean, if I wasn't a very good one because I after my exile, I took off further south than here. So I haven't really been guarding this particular area. Maybe further south I was before I met you guys. But I don't think I'm a spirit. I think I'm a dwarf. I don't.
Oh my god. Okay.
At this point, Helga's just going to walk up, give you like a little nuggie and a little pat, and go, Maybe you're just scared of going home or being up near home. Maybe that's gotten into you.
Yeah, I just don't know why I was covered in this stuff that you
Yeah,
had to.
that I don't understand.
That's what, the rest
Can
I don't care.
Can I try to do a nature or arcana check on the actual like stuff?
It would be more nature.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that.
I'd say it's not really your forte, disadvantage.
Okay. Have a +6.
Yeah.
Everything's my forte, I'm a bard.
Yeah,
Guidance.
but yeah, this isn't part of your backstory. Like, this isn't something you would know.
15.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it's way better. I'm just trying to figure out if this is something that is like, is he being haunted right now? Like, is this an actual like mechanical haunting?
Okay, then I want Arcana for that one.
Okay.
Yes. The nature, yeah. For what you'd be able to tell what that was, it just smelt like rotted meat for the most part. Like almost like if you
Gotcha.
went to, well, it would actually kind of smell like the golem creature that you guys fought at the Lunarn Sanctuary. Kind of had that acidic rotting smell. But
31.
like triple. He definitely has some sort of magical nightmare.
Okay.
Like a manifested nightmare.
Okay.
Whether or not it came from him or something else,
Yeah.
that's hard to tell.
Well, this is definitely magical in nature, Tooth. I don't know if it's something you did or if it's something that happened to you, but I mean, I guess someone or yourself deep down wants you to look into your past, maybe? I don't know.
Listen, I don't want to worry you guys. I think, maybe next couple of nights, I'm just gonna set up my tent, my thing a little further.
Downwind.
Or stay closer to us. Strength in numbers.
I'll keep an eye out over you,
All right,
Tooth.
close, but down.
I can just hold my breath. It's okay.
Just sleep right beside Lucky. I think you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Sleep right
If I wake
Helga.
up, no. I was gonna say, if I wake up and I'm not me, just sweep my legs. When I get on the ground, it's kind of hard for me to get up and tie me up or something. All right.
Yeah, I will for sure be able to do that. 100%.
Helga can definitely take care
I will
of
wake
that,
up Helga
Sabryn.
to do that. Yes.
Well, I was
Great.
just gonna, that's what I was kind of, suggesting. But strength in numbers, creature comfort, all that. Anyway, let's keep moving.
Okay.
Okay.
That night, I make like a really pointed effort to watch over Tooth
Okay.
as he sleeps, and like at the first sign that he might be having a nightmare, I try to wake him up.
I make
Hopefully
sure
before
that
he
I
smells.
sleep up. I go upwind.
Yes. Okay. Well, thankfully, nothing else happens to Tooth for the next couple days as you go to your journey. So, perched where the last cobbled road from Port Wynn meets the rugged foothills of the Misty Mountains, the way station is a solid stone-walled compound designed as both a rest stop and supply point for military patrols. Its main structure is a long two-story hall with a slate roof, heavy oak beams, and wide hearths that burn constantly against the chill mountain air. Outside, a small stable and wagon yard are kept meticulously organized with supply crates stocked in perfect rows. The way station caters primarily to soldiers posted on the northern patrol routes, but merchants and approved travelers are welcome to stay for free. For a fee, sorry. Everything runs on a strict schedule. Meals are served at precise hours. The quarters are assigned by rank. Any disruption to the orderly atmosphere is swiftly corrected. I don't think anyone has been here before, but it is a way station. We'll say you're probably hitting close to dinner time by the time you guys come here. Whether or not you want to stay here, that is up to you. But there is a guard posted outside that puts up a hand and asks you who you are, where you're going, and we'll go for break and figure that out when we come back.
So, did you say this was a military outpost or just a way station?
It's a military way station.
Okay.
Yep. Good job.
I have negative interest in staying here.
I know. But I had to put it here because there would be something at this fort.
Military sucks.
The military has its uses when you need it.
That's what they keep telling us.
Yes, but you guys are unwilling, unprepared ambassadors that don't act like ambassadors, and I love it.
Oh, 100%. Sabryn considers them so important.
Yeah, that's why the soldier kind of said, right, if that's how you guys talk in a meeting, we're fucked.
Yeah, like we haven't already done all of the work to set up the meeting, so clearly it hasn't been going like that. Dude.
He doesn't
But
know.
also,
He just goes,
yeah, we probably won't
a
let Francisco
soldier.
talk.
Yeah, he goes by actions and stuff. He's a soldier. If you act like an ass,
Done.
yep. It's like these are the people in charge.
I took his name. I'm going to call in a favor to get him demoted.
I love it. So right back. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So you guys hit the way station. Did you want to stop? I'm leaving that up to you.
I don't, but if you guys want to rest here, we can. But also, we'd have to pay. Yeah.
Okay. The way station itself, because it is military, it's kind of like a not like a toll. It's almost like a gate that's not a gate. You do have people that are stopping you and definitely giving Lucky a weird look. You've been getting a lot of weird looks because Lucky's, well, one of a kind up top. Not many deep Rothy come to the surface, and these people have probably never seen him before. The person in front of you is human, female. She's in what looks to be a standard breastplate, short sword, shield, has a couple javelins on her back. Kind of has like a clipboard with some parchment, and looks like she's got her hand up and she's just asking you guys to stop.
But is she hot?
We just don't stop.
There are about 30 armed guards around here.
Yeah, but we're not.
would go.
We have to go. Do we have to go in?
You would notice that they have going north blocked off.
Whose land is this?
This is still technically considered Port Wynn.
Okay.
Yeah, Port Wynn is massive. They're just literally just immediately stopping you and go, greetings. Names? Who are you? Where are you headed?
Why are we getting pulled over?
This is
What's your
standard procedure here,
probable
ma'am. No problem, cause this whole area is run by the Port Wynn Authority.
Francisco and the Funky Bunch, Fame Bastards. We got shit to do. Let's go.
Yeah, we're not staying.
Tutha's going to hand over the newspaper clipping.
We should just put it on the caravan at this point.
She's gonna like look at it, look up at you guys, and go, "Oh, pleasure to meet you all. I did not know you were headed this way. Little
Why
out
would
of
you?
Well, usually when people of importance are headed this way, we are notified. I would have been happy to give you a welcome wagon, meals for free, and all that.
Don't need it.
Right. I can tell you are in a hurry. Who would you be seeing at Port Wynn? I could send a message ahead for you.
We're not going
We're
to
not going to
Port
Port
Wynn.
Wynn. We're going past.
You'd be able to tell, like, she just, like, oh, you guys are not from up here. You really are going north? Like, there's other way. Are you headed towards the Wind Keep? Your best bet would be to go back and around to the actual other path.
We're just going this way. Don't worry about it.
Well, there's
We have a destination in mind. It's not on most maps.
right. Well, people are free to come and go as they please up here, but I will give you a word of warning. There is something going on in the woods to the north. When the evacuation notice came out, it was a little chaotic at the time, so no one was really prepared for certain things happening and whatnot. But in time, we have been putting together reports, and well, there's been a lot of missing people, strange sightings of creatures coming out at night and killing the locals, etc. We have sent close to 20 scouts north, and none have come back. We have been told that the dwarves of the Windkeep have blockaded their roads and have told us to stay out.
We're not
They've
even
also-
going on that road.
Understood, but they have also lost people to whatever is happening in the woods, so whether it's bandits or something has taken root up there, I just need to let you know to watch out.
Okay, so it's just people going. You got people going missing.
Close to my records, about 1,200 in the last 15 years in those general areas. Yes.
15.
Yeah, that seems like a big span of time.
Yes.
And a big
apparently,
number.
It is a big number, yes, and I have
Generation.
just come into these. Most of them I have seen are, well, vacationers that we assume got lost into the woods. 1,200 does seem like a lot, but when you have a couple, well, 500,000 visitors regularly, 1,200 is actually an acceptable loss. But this has been going on it's about 50 to 60 a year, sometimes a little bit more, but that does happen with bandit activity in the mountains, and there are creatures up there, so
That's a
Like I
crazy
said.
number.
it is, which is why I'm telling you that it's not good to go up there. Until the issue with the dome is dealt with, we
Yep.
have been telling no one to come north.
Cool. Well, we're dealing with the issue with the dome, so we have to go up north.
Part of it.
Those don't.
You don't know
Something
what they
we-
do.
If
Something
you're
we need to get rid of is not the right word, but needs to be
If you
far
do-
away from home.
Honey,
I'm just-
listen here. Your incompetence is already showing. Just let us through.
Although, if you do have any of the reports or copies we could take, like, if you let us know what we're walking into, because it sounds serious.
It sounds more serious than they seem to think it is. If 60 people a year is an acceptable loss number up here, that should be looked into on its own.
See,
it has
incompetent.
been.
No, you said you sent
Yeah, dude.
scouts. That's not looking into it. Especially
Well,
when
I
the
haven't.
scouts don't come back.
Give me an insight check.
That's
please.
just feeding it at that point.
Yeah, okay.
Instead of insight for tooth, I have to roll a history, or it's past the time frame where I would have been up here, but I just to have any clue of what this is. That's only a 10.
22.
She's fairly young. This might be her first posting, and she's probably just going through old reports that have been ignored.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or hidden. It's kind of hard to tell.
This feels like the I don't know. It sounds like you're just feeding scouts to your local monster.
That's what I said. Yeah.
It doesn't sound like bandits at all. It sounds
That's too many for
pretty
bandits.
insidious and
Yeah.
nocturnal.
Yeah, like you would know, Tooth, that the Windkeep, that amount of people, there are like people who come here to vacation just to explore, and 1,200 trying to go into the Windkeep within a 15-year period. It could just be the dwarves are kidnapping people and not letting them leave.
Cool.
Dude's gonna keep his mouth shut.
Everyone on this planet is the worst.
The Windkeep is
Dude's not
different than
saying
most.
a word.
Yes,
Yeah, he's
they
not
like
saying
their
a word.
privacy.
I think we're gonna be fine. If you have anything for us, it would be appreciated. But the situation requires us to go that way, right?
Well, that makes no sense being ambassadors, and if things are going on in the dome, you should be near the dome.
I'm sorry, do you
and
actually
we're not
have
gonna-
any idea what's going on with the dome?
We're gonna go. We're gonna go.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
No?
will put it in my
Cool.
report that the ambassadors decided to go somewhere nobody else has been. Hopefully, you don't become another statistic.
Well, if we do, you're all fucked anyway, so let us through.
Good luck. You sure you don't want to talk to the person in charge here?
Oh my god.
Right. Good luck. Have fun. I hope I see you again.
Yeah, we come back through. Me and you can have a little R&R together. All right.
Oh,
You
I
just
am in-
called her incompetent.
Don't,
I
don't be
am-
long.
That doesn't mean I won't bang her.
You have another
Ugh.
way back down.
I'm
She might be competent there.
ambassadors, correct? Right? Okay.
What? Yeah.
Papers lie all the time, I guess. Have fun.
Yeah. What kind of happens here is we kind of get collectively antsy every once in a while, and we just got to go. So that's where we're going.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but every time the party is sort of rushing and rude, Talos is apologizing to the people who are leaving afterwards. I'm sorry, they're not usually like this, trust me.
Right. She's just looking at Lucky, and just kind of looking at you guys, looking at Lucky, and going, right. Well, if reports about the Fae are correct, I think I should get used to weird things like this happening.
Oh, they're
Good luck.
way worse than us.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
Well,
Yeah.
that's
Good
not
call.
good.
If you think we were bad, you're fucked. I say as we like drive.
So I should put in my transfer orders today. Okay, thank you.
Get off the continent if you can, my guy.
Yes, today would be better.
Okay, good luck. She's just gonna wave the guards out and go, they want to go north. And most of the guards are just looking at you guys and going, why? I don't know. They're the ambassadors. Just let them through. And most of the guards are just like, your death. Enjoy. And the blockade is moved for you guys, and you guys can continue.
Yeah,
Okay.
get about y'all, Ray.
I will delete that page if we're not going into the way station. I will delete that map.
But then we're gonna come back.
Yeah, I know. That's fine.
Yeah, we're probably gonna.
Oh, no, in our 3 months break, we know we have to come back here.
Yeah.
In the capital.
All right. Well, I gave you the opportunity to learn something.
She's already left.
Yep.
She goes,
Okay.
Yeah.
Inside was going to be fun, but this works too. Okay.
I'm sure it's gonna be fun, but you made it military, so we're not
I know.
going.
I know. That's fine. It was military on the
allergic.
outside.
Well, she didn't mention anything about bar benches.
You didn't go inside.
She should have mentioned bar benches.
We'll hit it up on the way back. It's fine.
You also came across highly angry.
Yeah.
She's not used to being yelled at by other people.
Yeah. Fuck the army.
Literally. Okay. All right. From where you are, you have 2 days' journey into the Misty Mountains to drop off Yarnspinner. Is there anything you want to do on your journey in?
I'm going to try and see if I can speed up that trip.
Okay.
Because I'm going to prepare a prepared cat snap.
Okay. You could do catnap on Lucky, yeah?
Yeah, and on
Yep.
our companions that need to sleep.
Okay.
So that turns a 1 hour rest into a 10-minute rest.
Yeah, it basically gives you a short rest over 10 minutes instead of an hour. Okay,
And
I'll say that...
For when we
Yep, sorry.
stopped, I am going to be casting a tiny hut each time.
Okay.
As a safety precaution.
Okay. What's your tiny hut look like? This is your first time doing it.
Tiny hut.
I want to know what a Warforged just tiny hut would look like.
It's just really plain. Like, if you made it look like just a white dome,
Mm-hmm.
it looks... It's not beige, but if it was, that level of just plain.
Okay. Like
The
taupe
super
everywhere.
the super modern White House.
There's
It's
a
like the glamping domes,
Oh, the glamping domes, yeah.
but it's close.
There's a show that one of them says something that's like, if she were a spice, she'd be flour, and that's what Talos' dome is.
I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna use that on someone.
It's from Bob's Burgers.
That's fun. Okay.
Can I
Yep.
hit you with a quick geographic question? Because I'm trying to wrap my head around. So we're
Yes. So
Tooth independently thought.
First night you'd get to about like here.
Okay. But Tooth thought that he didn't put it past the people of Windkeep to be dispatching, basically killing people in these woods. Or stopping them from coming north.
They would stop them from coming north, yes. That's deep within the Dwarven... like, basically, you weren't there that long to learn a lot. But deep down, there's a tradition of the Windkeep to keep things how they were before your ancestors came to Lunara.
Right.
There would be records. They basically... The ones who created the Windkeep wanted to keep the tradition of the dwarves. They didn't want any other races, and they didn't want to mix with society. Mm-hmm. So only people who are born here basically live here. They wanted to keep everyone else away. So when people come to try and see what's going on without being invited, they're encouraged to immediately leave. If they don't immediately leave, they're probably either relocated, maybe locked up. It all depends on the person. Some might be still living there. Maybe they are made to work in the mines. It's kind of hard to tell, but people who come unwanted, who don't want to leave, usually don't leave.
Yeah. She seemed to imply that this road on the left was
sounds
safer.
a lot. Yes, because you're not going through the woods. Currently, the woods would have been fine years ago, but something in the last 15 years has taken root here. That's what you're
saying. But also, if they were on vacation, then they would have been planning to leave, so they shouldn't have had a problem, right?
Depends on
if the problem was them staying. Yeah, for the most part, not 60 people a year. Like,
yeah. I think Tooth is thinking about there could be another threat in these woods other than his people. Like he is getting to that conclusion.
Above table, just mechanically a question, just because you were talking about it. If a tiefling was born in Windkeep or whatever, because it could be born from, dwarves, would they be considered like part of the society, or no, because they're not a dwarf, or yes, because they were born there?
Probably a tiefling, depending on which house it belonged to. Depending on the parents, some might want to keep it to tradition. There'd only be scattered records from way before of what a tiefling is. But
Right.
they would probably be kept, but hidden.
Okay. I was just curious.
They'd be like the kid who never leaves the parents' basement.
Yeah.
Type, yeah. Yeah, the dwarves of Winkeep are extremely old school. Like, they wouldn't, like, modern history and whatnot is basically like the Mithril Hall, basically, of Faerun. They're like, they wanted to keep it like that, but a little bit more. As the years went on, it got worse. Give me a history roll. Let's do it the easy way.
Oh. Everyone or twos?
Whoever wants to know.
Terrible.
Just go.
We know better.
14.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Bad for me.
You know. At some point, you'd probably come across a history book about the Winkeep in your studies. It never used to always be like this. It's about the last 2,000 years the Winkeep has been like this. Up until then, like 500 years after it was built, it was good. Come and go, everything was fine, everyone was allowed in, but something in the last 2,000 years-ish, that's when things changed and they stopped letting people come. But without a higher roll than a 15, I won't tell you anymore. It's basically people who wanted to stick to tradition and be left alone. So, first night goes by pretty easy. Inside a lovely, brand new tiny hut from Talos. Inside the tiny hut for the very first time, Ben, can I have a wisdom save, please?
Context, it smells like a hospital in there.
Sterile. Mm-hmm. If it'll let you roll a wisdom save.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. 13.
13. Okay. Perfect. That is a failure, which makes me give you another memory. This one I can tell everybody just because it doesn't really matter anymore. You step inside the tiny hut for the first time, and a memory comes back to you of one of the very first times you stepped inside a tiny hut. This is roughly like 3,600 years ago. Before you were here. This would be like when your original body was maybe 40, coming into a tiny hut, and you were kind of like where you are now in a mountainside. You were with, oddly enough, a very young Valen. Very young. And you were in what looks to be a very, very frozen tundra. And you would remember that where you currently are with Valen, it's just you and her. You are en route to hijack a prisoner from a very, very fortified tower in Neverwinter. And then you're back and you're in with your friends again.
Okay.
Valen was young, but she still back then had a couple minions. They weren't undead, they were kobolds, but her owl was still same owl. And actually, sorry, it wouldn't have been 40, it would have been 30, yeah, roughly almost exactly 3,500 years ago. Yeah.
Roughly, almost exactly.
Almost exactly, sorry, yes. Yeah. Like maybe within 2 days of the world going to shit. Yeah. Okay. That night comes and goes, and you guys find yourself a day away from finally getting rid of Yarnspinner. You'd be able to tell,
don't
like,
say it like that.
not getting rid of, letting
Hey,
him
get the
actually,
fuck out.
letting him actually, live
Yeah.
somewhere else, and
Maybe he can just eat whatever's eating the other people.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Right. And letting all his friends finally emerge and be somewhere new for a change. So, is there anything you guys want to do before you finally drop Yarnspinner off? You'd be able to tell as you guys get closer and closer, like Yarnspinner's poking his 20 eyes out and a couple of things going, "Ooh, I can smell it. Ooh, something else is weird around here. I don't know what it is," and like goes back in.
At some point, I ask him why he got banished.
Okay. We'll do that as soon as you guys finally set him down then, on the final day.
Sure.
So I'll put you guys up to where you currently are. So as you finally set Yarnspinner's home down, Yarnspinner's the only one that finally emerges. Everyone else stays inside. And he's going to like do some sort of weird ritual where he like spins in a circle and starts etching like runes on the ground itself. Then he also walks up to one tree and inscribes a rune upon the tree. And he's just going to look around and go, "Oh, wow, there's something dark brewing to the north. The trees there weep. The soil is lifeless. All the animals and insects are corrupted. Something very evil has taken a root up there. I don't think I could let anything happen to my friends in my home with that still there. Do you know what that is?"
How far north would you?
About a 2-day journey north from here, I believe. Maybe a day and a
Nope.
half.
I'll add it to the list after the meeting. We could check it out
Well-
for you.
The meeting.
Uh-huh.
Right. He's gonna like reach in, grab something and like a book and start flipping through it. Right. He's gonna like hold up the book that he gave you guys to read about all the agreements with the Fae. Page 392, subsection 6B. As part of your agreement to get me somewhere safe, that means you do need to deal with anything that might harm me or my friends. I really hate to do this, but it is part of the clause. That
Yes,
And
but
does
you're
it
very
say in the clause that there is a
powerful,
specific timeline that we would have to do that on?
No, it does
Exactly.
not.
So we'll do it after our meeting.
But what if it comes while we're setting up?
Yarnspinner, aren't you like super fucking
Very.
powerful?
Yeah.
In my own domain, yes. That is outside of my domain.
Okay. So what if, just hear me out. Now, could something destroy your domain?
That would take time.
How much
But
time?
yes, depending on who and what.
Okay, do you think this thing is strong enough to destroy your domain?
Possibly, yes.
Well, then, looks like you're stuck with us for a couple more days.
I can hide my place if you promise to go deal with it.
Yeah, we'll deal with it. We just can't right now. We have the meeting. And the meeting's in, 3 days?
Well, it all depends. You're still heading towards your tower, I thought. So whether or not you still want to go there, it's along the path.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. So,
Like,
yeah,
at
I
this
mean,
point, we'd
if
have
it's
to-
on our way.
It's in between here and the tower.
Yeah,
It's like
okay.
losing
Yeah, we'll
Tony
take care of it on the way.
We've got 4 days left before we should be down there, and it's what 3 days to the tower. So we have a day, give or take.
You have a
to
day,
deal with
yeah.
the problem.
Yarnspinner, does it feel natural? Does it feel
No.
more like Talos, like metallic? Does it feel
No.
like
Evil, pure.
okay?
Yarnspinner, could you smell me the other night when I woke up and I was all sticky? Were you a
Oh,
part of that?
When
Or
when
no?
you guys are not within my domain, I try to just let you live your own life. I try not to
Right.
listen in.
No, I was just going to
See?
ask you if that was the same kind of smell or vibe, but you weren't there. So,
If you let me look at your memories, I could tell you yes or no.
all right. Yep.
I have the ability
Go
to. One of my abilities is to look into someone's eyes, and I can pretty much like learn everything you've ever lived.
What if
So as
you
long as-
don't remember learning it?
Well, I have the ability to, well, anything that your conscious knows, I can
Okay, consciousness.
basically, well, one of the very fun things that I like to do for all my friends is create their own biography. In case you forgot something, I can pretty much, whatever you have learned, I can put into paper.
I look at Ben.
Yeah,
not subtle.
he kind of looks at Ben and goes, "Whoa, whoa." I don't even want to delve into that right now, but if you would really like, that's going to be like, that's an anthology right there.
There's quite a bit in here.
Now that you, wow, yes. Interesting. But yes, Tooth.
There's a lot less in here. So, yeah, we can.
Oh, no, you sell yourself short, Tooth.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm to say I'm fine with it. So let's
Okay.
yeah.
Well, this giant archface spider comes down and looks at you with about a lot of eyes.
Oh
And
boy.
he just like immediately like shudders at what you saw and smells, and he goes, "Yes, that's the same feeling from up there."
Okay.
How are you
Wait. Can you go back farther to when Tooth fought that bear? Was there anything in that actual moment that smelled like this?
And you see him like he almost like has two of the spider legs are up, and it's almost like he's flipping through pages of a book, even though there's no book there. No. Ooh, that was an interesting fight there, Tooth. Ooh. Okay, I can see how that would change most. Ooh. I am sorry for what happened after that.
Yeah.
No,
don't worry. I just
it's in the same location though.
Okay. That's
Something
interesting.
dark has taken root ever since then. And it's spreading.
tell me honestly, Yarnspinner, with what you've seen, you think this is my fault?
Half. Half yours, half his.
The
But
bears?
I have a feeling I can't see much of the bear's history. I am sorry. But I think you were both forced there against your will.
I mean, it was a chance encounter. Out
Yes.
at night, I encountered Namir. Namir encountered me. I don't know. And we fought. That's all there is to it.
Yes, but something happened after that, and I can't see that. I am sorry.
Well,
Oh.
if it's on the way, guess
This
we
looks
gotta.
like we gotta go clean up your mess.
Yeah.
I said,
Helga's like got her axe ready to hit you with that remark, sir.
It's fine. Come on, sweet.
I'm ready to go
Well.
take care of it.
Well, if you're going to take care of that, I may as well finish the ritual and emerge.
Yeah.
And did you want to ask him why he was
Yes.
technically
Yeah.
okay?
By the
I
way,
will.
what did you do?
Oh,
Why
well,
aren't you allowed back in?
let me finish the ritual, and I will tell you my small tale. It's not really mine per se, but you will know more when the Fable Rise and the rest of the domain that I have been charged with emerges. Please step back. So he's basically inscribed a rune on a tree that he's going to let you know that anyone who wants to come say hi, all they have to do is come to the tree and knock.
Is it a special knock or is it just like knock knock?
Just knock. Someone will
do a
answer the
special
tree.
knock.
Someone will answer the tree.
I come up with like a stupidly complicated knock that I forget every single time I try to do it.
Okay. Perfect.
Yarnspinner,
So-
if I bear some of the responsibility, half of the responsibility of whatever you're talking about, you have my word that I'm either going to deal with it or I'm going to die up there.
Well, let's hope it's not the latter.
Yeah, let's hope.
But I'll keep someone close just in case you need them, because technically most of the people in here don't want him around anyway. I'll see what I can do, but it's going to take at least a couple days to get us situated. Right. So when you guys were
we won't be able to come back down to tell you what happened.
That's okay. I'm pretty sure good old Talos here can communicate anything you need me to.
Right.
Yes. Right. So when you guys were inside the Fable Rise, it was about 3 square miles. What is emerging is about 35 square miles. And I will show you a picture of what the size of what is emerging is. Nope. What layer do I have that on?
Maybe we don't tell the people at the way station that we've taken care of the thing that's killing people because these guys are probably going to anyways, but like less, so we'll technically be helping.
So what's emerging is about this big. For people who know their history, the Fable Rise is in Prismere, who's owned by Tasha. This is her realm.
That's probably fine.
It consists of yon, hither, and thither, run by 3 hags that are her sisters. Sorry, her daughters. Sorry. The Baba Yaga is the mother of the 3 hags here.
Is this
And
Wishlight
Tasha-
shit?
Yes, this is
Yeah.
Beyond the Witchlight. So this is Prismere. Not that you know that yet. So as you set Yarnspinner's home down, a shimmering veil of iridescent light flickers and shimmers in the air, warping the very fabric of reality itself. The space before you ripples like the surface of a disturbed pond, colors bending and twisting, deep purples blending into emerald greens, fiery oranges melting into icy blues. From this, a faint hum begins, and a vibration resonates with the forest around you. Slowly, the veil parts, as if a hidden door is being pushed open, revealing the Fable Rise, or at least the part you know. Creatures woven of myth and magic, their forms fluid and ever-shifting like stories made flesh. Their feathers, scales, or fur glint with otherworldly radiance, reflecting the colors of a pocket dimension they have just left behind. As they step through, their movements ripple the air with traces of residual magic, a trail of sparkling motes lingering briefly in their wake. The ground beneath their feet seems to pulse with new life, glowing faintly as the Fable Rise imprints its presence upon Lunara. Around you, the landscape itself seems to bend subtly, as if reality is adjusting to their arrival. Trees leaning closer, flowers bloom with strange, vivid colors, and the sky above shimmers with faint, swirling auras unseen before. This moment marks not just a crossing of reality, crossing of planes, but a rebirth. The Fable Rise, once hidden away in the shadows between worlds, now begins to weave their fables and legends into the very soul of Lunara, promising wonder and mystery anew. But as it grows into the cave and forest you once saw, it continues to grow. Where you saw only 3 square miles of woods, a full 35 square miles of woods, swamps, and even mountains emerge and blend in with the surroundings. Well, that will take time to root, but the realm known as Prismere will eventually one day become all of mine, the Fable Rise. As to why some people in the Dome don't want me, the former owner of this domain is someone that the Fae do not like. Her name is Zybilna, and a while back before we came here, there was a war here. A war that killed a lot of folk, and, well, all the other Archfey and owners, and especially Zybilna, left. And I was placed in charge of this until such time as she decides to come back and take her home. We have not had word of her, and Scrying has not revealed whether she's not alive or not. So I have been given full use of Prismere for the time being, and eventually all of it will become the Fable Rise. You are all welcome anytime.
You're not banished. They just don't like the place.
Correct. They did not want it to be part of their Fey refuge. Mainly because those that were inside, and I have been rehabilitating some, well, let's just say they do not mix well. Some of them like to play all the sides of the courts, and, well, when you're relocating, nobody wants that. But I will let you know that the Witchlight Carnival will be up and running within a week to stop by and have time when you want. Anyone is free to come who wants to. They were trapped inside of here. It is quite a good show.
I'll add it to my list.
Don't worry, I will hide our presence from those of this place. But if they do want to come in, just tell them to knock on the tree. And I will have somebody come escort them in. It will take at least a week to fully get this everything in here, but would you like a glimpse?
You know, we might know someone that has some people that might want to come here.
Oh.
We're using his tower for the meeting. He's a circus guy, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They might like to know that.
I'm sure he'd love to perform for you.
Happy to have them. Give me 1 second here. I thought I had a map of Prismere handy, but maybe I stuck it in...
Do you want to see it? Well, it's not ready, so come back later.
No, I'll just make the token bigger. That's the easiest. So he's going to take you in so you can see Prismere. It's got yon hither and thither. It is separated into 3 sections. One is pretty much forest and pretty much what you see on the map. There's a lot of places. The Motherhorn is no longer there. The Palace of Desires is still there. That is where Tasha lived. The Motherhorn is no longer there, but he's going to give you a top view of what is eventually going to be. Yarnspinner is up here. That's it. He's that tiny little mushroom den. And it eventually is going to be his domain. But currently, he only has power within his 3 square miles. So yeah. And you're having at least a couple thousand creatures come and thank you for bringing them to their new home.
Before we leave, Tooth is going to approach Yarnspinner again.
Yep.
He's very sullen. He's like, you saw everything, so what should I have done differently?
Oh, from what I can see, Tooth, you had no other thing you could have done except for die. And where would have that got you? You did what you had to do. I don't think anyone would have done anything different in your situation. Those kids are trouble. I can see that. And I think something forced you out here. There's a whiff of intent that was not yours.
And it's not from here, and it's not from the Fae.
No. I think it's from one of your old, the four. There's something one of them is hiding. I don't know what.
The
But
The
you were not in
boys?
your right mind. And from what I can see, you should have been in your right mind. One of them is hiding some sort of magic.
Wow. Okay. Well, thank you.
Good luck.
And yeah,
And
we'll
feel
take
free
care.
to stop by anytime. We will
Okay.
sing, we will dance, we will have a good time. You will also notice, as soon as you guys get in there, they have air balloons. And they're being traversed from side to side. One of them looks like, well, it's a beholder in the shape of a balloon. Not that you guys know what a beholder is, but yeah, there's at least 5 or 6 air balloons
Wow, that
that
thing
are
has
slowly
so many
going up.
eyes.
Yeah. And there's at least 10 times as many creatures as you guys seen.
100% Sabryn is swinging back around for this carnival, y'all.
If you did this once a year, kind of like a parade, I bet you that could be a really big event.
Ooh, I like that idea. Well, I'll mark it down the calendar. A year from today.
I'm trying to think of Mason's Thanksgiving Day parade.
in Prismere, of all places.
Do you see anyone particularly interesting?
Probably a few, yes.
Would it be possible if I spot Queen?
They're technically in the forefront now. So yeah, you would definitely see a group of people that are well armored and highly magical that are keeping close to Yarnspinner. A couple of them look like big furry creatures. One tiny little, well, you guys have seen fairies before, but this one looks like a little sickly. She's got a crown on her head. Yeah, there's a few weird ones. A couple giants. One cyclops. A giant with one eye. Very strange. And a couple red caps. One in particular, female, she's filed her teeth down. She doesn't like any of you.
Is she hot?
For a red cap, I'm gonna say probably no, but she's definitely got more muscles than you.
Like that stops me. But yeah, she's not hot. That's okay.
She has a sash around her that's called the Crimson Carnage. She's fun. Perfect. All right. Well, that probably took at least most of the day, so you guys have at least 2 more days to get to your tower, which I think is a good place to end and get you guys moving.
Let's go see what's eating the scouts.
Did you want me to get you at least to the entrance? If I could do that for you.
Sure.
I think so.
All right. I'll put you up in here. So after a day and a bit of travel, can I have perception rolls from everybody, please? Talos, your passive will work.
Perception.
Hey, that's a good one.
17.
Way better, thank you.
23.
Perception.
Okay.
24.
So
I did have to use a luck point, though.
Oh, yeah, you beat me by cheat.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, 100%. That's how this character's built.
okay. Tooth, you would recognize, like, the more you come up here, it's like, yeah, I remember this place. It's grown, but the location, everything here feels the same for you. A lot different after 20 years, but you do eventually find what you would know is like a hunting path going to the, like, in here towards the water. And it's fully grown over. There's no path. Looks like trees have fallen in. And as you would notice that this is not a place you could bring your Vardo. It would take you a day or two to make a path for the Vardo, even with the axe from Helga doing most of the work.
I think I know someone who knows how to make things big and small.
So if you would like, this would be a good time to put your Vardo away.
How big is the area? So is it like generally it's just so
It's a hunting path. It's basically meant for one person walking.
Right. So it's not like a singular.
It's not well used. It hasn't been used in a long time. So if you want to use your item to shrink the Vardo and walk in, that would be your best bet, or leave it here.
You just think we should leave it here, or are we worried about someone intercepting it on the road?
I mean, we don't really have anything in it. Like,
you got about a 3 to 4 hour walk inside.
But if we have to go out the other end anyways, we might as well just bring it with us.
Yeah, it's not worth the risk here. I'll use it. Yeah.
Okay.
Give me
okay. Sounds good.
Maybe stand back, everybody. I don't know. I think I've done it.
Okay. So as you walk down the path, the trees begin to thin, but not in a way that brings relief. At some point, you're going to hit what you guys have walked through before is an illusion. You guys walked through one similar to this when you went to and killed Z. Similar feel, but a different transition. This is, you're walking, Talos, you don't even immediately recognize what's happening until you're through. There's no tingling, there's no sensation, it's just, you're in a forest, and then you're in pure decay. So as you start to walk, you can tell that decay is winning. Every step cracks dry, ashen soil beneath your feet. The once vibrant undergrowth is now a carpet of rot, dotted with twitching vines and bone-white mushrooms that pulse like breathing lungs. Above you, skeletal branches claw at the dull gray sky. The sky is different in here. There's no sunlight, blocking even the pale light that tries to pierce through. The air is thick, not just with the stench of decay, but with something older. Grief made physical. It's like the forest itself is mourning. Ahead, a trail of broken animal carcasses leads you to a craggy hillside, where a dark cave mouth yawns like a broken skull gaping wide. Twisted roots frame the entrance, some writhing slowly as though unwilling to let anything in or out. All around you, the clearing, corrupted trees loom like silent sentinels. The ground blackens in patches, veins of shadow sneaking out from the cave like tendrils of some slumbering horror. No birds, no wind. Just the sound of your breath and the distant sound of something breathing inside. And you hear the distinct sounds of a loud heartbeat. From the mouth of the cave, you hear the scrape of bone against stone, and then a loud, low growl. Hollow, not fully alive. I'm going to move you guys to a map here.
I'm just gonna real quick armor a bag of this. At like such a high level.
This was my nightmare, everybody.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so definitely like 4th level.
From the mouth of the cave, you hear the scrape of bone against... No, I did for that. Emerging into view is no ordinary bear. This thing is colossal. its once majestic form now twisted into something unholy. Patches of fur hang in clumps from its hulking frame, revealing rotted muscle, gleaming bone, and necrotic black veins pulsing just beneath skin that looks more like withered bark than flesh. Its eyes burn with a ghostly pale green light, filled with grief, rage, and unending torment. Its mouth opens wider than nature allows, two wide, revealing teeth like stone blades, with strands of black ichor dripping from its maw. Massive claws trail the ground behind it, their edges dripping with withered magic. As it inhales, the grass near its feet curls and dies. The earth hisses like recoiling in fear. But the most horrific part, dozens of shadowy tendrils slither from its back and sides, coiling with twitching hunger. Some end in clawed tips, others in nothing but pure oozing shadow, each reaching, grasping, waiting. This is what you see. It's in Roll20. It is huge. I know your scent, Kinslayer. 20 years ago, you killed my only son. And I still see you're still wearing his skin as a trophy. Oh, good. And you bought friends. You will watch them die one by one until only you are left. Revenge will be mine. Next session, we have a mythic battle.
You can't kill me, bitch. I'm already dead. The fuck?
This is not a legendary battle. This is a mythic battle. It has 2 phases. So please prepare for the worst.
Do I at least get my armor of Agathis up?
Yes, you would have had time to prep. Because it was
before we saw it. Okay.
You know something's coming.
How big is it?
It is gigantic. Well, it's huge.
What does his voice sound like?
3x3. I'm not good at voices, but this is like.
It kind of sounded like Brandon.
It did sound like.
No, I mean, is it coming into our heads, or is it like?
No,
is it speaking
this bear
clearly?
is speaking. This is low. This is guttural. This is like.
You killed my son.
Yeah, I can't go. I can go deep, but not when I'm talking. Like you're getting a loud growl, but you hear a heartbeat coming from the cave.
Like when you say huge, like when you say less than 20 feet tall?
It's no, well, from top to bottom, he's he'd be around less than 20, just around there. On all fours, anyway. If he stood up, probably 35 feet tall, and then he'd probably get a little bigger. So yes, we get to kill, or try to kill, Namir's father, who's had 20 years to corrupt himself.